Okay guys, so in the last episode we talked about what you want to go out and buy, kind of line, how to rig up your rod and reel. I know the knot part of it wasn't very good. I'll be making another video on that, showing all the knots you need to know. So don't worry too much about that. I will be making a better video for that part of it. This episode, I'm going to teach you how to get control over the reel itself, the thumb control of it. I'm using a super cheap reel today and a super cheap rod. This is just my practice rod pretty much. I don't have to worry about wearing it out or it ever breaking because it's so cheap. I'll just buy another one. We're just going to be talking about the thumb control on the reel itself and how to aim it. We're not going to really be casting all that much. It's going to be a super simple cast just to get down your thumb control and your aim to start with. So on your reel, you should have one that has a magnetic brake on the side of the reel. You just want to turn that all the way down to 0 or minimum, whatever your reel says. And then on the spool tensioner, which is the little knob on the side of it here, you're going to want to take that and adjust it until your weight just barely falls. And you might have to shake the reel just a little bit, or the rod a little bit, until the line starts coming out. I like to go a little bit looser than that. If it hits the floor and it keeps going, it's too loose. If it doesn't come out, it's too tight. You want to find right in between until it's just perfect to when it hits the floor, it just stops. That's right where you want it. To break completely off for this part of it. Then you're going to want to let the line out, and this is where your thumb comes in. You release the bail, or release the reel, however you want to say it, until the line starts coming out. Keep your thumb on the spool itself. Then you're going to want to let a little bit of it out and just kind of swing that line and then let it out. And right before it hits the floor, you want to stop the reel with your thumb right before it hits the floor. And then this is where that aimable object comes in. You can use a red solo cup, a roll of tape, cut a hole in a box, just something to aim at. Then you're just going to keep casting and casting at that spot you're aiming at. And what this helps you do is if you have something to aim at, you're also going to be watching that bait a lot closer to make sure you get it in that object or near it, which is going to help you with your thumb control so you can slow and stop that spool right before it hits that. And this will also help reduce the amount of backlashes you have. With the braid, it shouldn't be so bad. And you just want to keep doing this and keep doing it until you're comfortable with it and you're not really even thinking about it anymore. What you want to be doing is watching your bait. Dang roof. I really wanted to do this outside, but the weather hasn't been cooperating. So you want to watch your bait, which in this case, just have weights tied on. Come on, camera. Stop being retarded. There you go. So you just want to watch your bait as you're casting it out and be lining it up with the object you're aiming at. So when the weight or your bait is back here towards you, you just visualize, you look at this, then you look at what you're aiming at and just make a line to it and just cast your bait towards what you're aiming at. That's going to help you with your accuracy in all your casts. And as well as your thumb control of the reel at the same time. And you just keep practicing that, keep practicing that, and keep practicing that until you're just super comfortable with it. That's pretty much all there is to this video. Just keep practicing until you're super comfortable. You're going to get to a point where you're just doing it automatically, not really thinking about it. You just know, line that weight up with the object you're aiming at and let the line out, stop it with your thumb, just keep doing it over and over and over. And if you get a backlash, I'm running it pretty loose here and I got a little bit of backlash. With the braid you can just pull it out and it normally untangles itself. Sometimes you have to pull a little bit hard. If you can't get it out, just take your line and just start pulling it out, then pull it out and just keep doing that until it comes out. Eventually it'll come out. This is where that super cheap line and the braid comes in really useful, especially for beginners, because you can just really work that braid and you should never have a problem with it. And that's why I said go with the cheap stuff in the last video, because you are going to be wearing it out. It is going to get used pretty heavily while you're trying to learn how to use it. But braid's pretty forgiving, it's pretty easy to untangle. And so that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. Just keep doing that, keep casting it out. This isn't a real cast that you're probably going to be using out on the water, but it's good just for practicing your aim and your thumb control of your reel, which are the two biggest points of using a bait caster. Your thumb control is absolute crucial, and your aim is the second most crucial thing. You want to be able to aim and control your bait and where it's going, as well as your thumb control over your reel. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Remember, like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.